Hello, my people. I'm back here with another red ice hockey video, and this is Game Five, ladies and gentlemen. This is elimination matchup uh, for the New Jersey Devils as they face that deficit. So if they lose today, they're down in the series, 3 games to 1 to the Vancouver Canucks. They will be eliminated, and Vancouver will win the Stanley Cup trophy here in New Jersey. So New Jersey, the Devils flew back to their home arena, to their city, New Jersey, and Vancouver. Even though they're not gonna win this, lift up that cup, in Canada, in their home arena in Vancouver, they're gonna do it in New Jersey. But it don't matter. They'll take it back to the city and celebrate over there. So this is Game Five in Vancouver. Yesterday, they beat the Devils. I don't know if you've seen my updated post that I did. They beat them. They beat them 3-2. And you know, man, I should have put overtime. Yeah, I should have. I think it was overtime. Yeah, my bad. My mistake on that one. That was overtime. Let me see. Overtime. Because I know I put it right there on the post. So yeah, 3-2. They won in overtime over the New Jersey Devils. 26 shots on goal by the Canucks and 23 by the Devils. So here we go. This is Game 5. Vancouver is up in the series 3 games to 1. And this is it. So if New Jersey does not win today, they're not going to be able to force a Game 6, and that's it for them. The season's over for them. So here we go. We're ready to go ahead and shoot the dice. And Game 5 is on the way, ladies and gentlemen. Face-off will be won by the Devils. Here we go. The Devils, they're ready to go right here in their first segment of the first period. Let's see, what are they gonna get? Let me throw that one. That kind of fell on my lap. 13 against the defense of the Canucks. What is it? Let me see. Okay. Yeah, my internet's a little bit slow. So here we go. Defense 13 will be a power play opportunity. Okay, here we go. The Devils are starting good now. Here in the first period, early, with a power play. They're going to shoot against the defense of the Canucks in the power play segment. Here we go, Devils. Can they shoot here and make a power play goal? Here we go. They're going to shoot a 6-9 in the power play. Nope, absolutely. That's nothing blank. How many shots on goal for them? And that will be 8 for the Devils. And 8 will be 3 shots on goal in that power play segment. All right, so here we go. Now the first segment for the Canucks. Here in the first period. Here comes Vancouver. They're trying to win the Stanley Cup today here in New Jersey as a visitor. Here we go. They're going to shoot. That's going to be a 9 in the defense, and I already know that's an extra goal. And that's going to be nothing. How many shots on goal for the Vancouver Canucks? And they get 10. Wow, they're firing off a lot of shots. Both teams, 10. That's 4 shots on goal for the Vancouver Canucks. Now we're going into the second segment for the Devils. Will the Devils have enough to force a Game 6 today against this great Vancouver Canucks team? Let's see if they can do it. They're playing with a lot of confidence and determination. Here we go, 9-10. 10 in their offense. New Jersey Devils offense, that's going to be a 10. That's going to be a power play opportunity. Another one, second one in a row for them. Let's see what they get out of this one. In their own offensive play, power play goal chart. Here we go. The Devils trying to go up on the lead, trying to get on the board first. This is going to be a 12-0. Of course, that's way off. How many shots on goal? And that will be 3 more shots on goal. And those two, that's 6 shots on goal in those 2 power play segments for the New Jersey Devils. Here comes the Vancouver Canucks. in their second segment. That's going to be, oh my God, 6 on the offense. This might be a goal. This might be a goal here. Let's see. Offense 6. No, they just missed it. It's blank. In between the 5 and 7. Oh my God, they came up really short. How many shots on goal? 10. Oh my God, another 10. That's 4 more shots on goal. That's 8 already here in the first period for the Vancouver Canucks. So they're firing. Both teams are firing the puck. Really aggressive. They want to score some goals. They want to really put those pucks inside the goal nets because they're desperate. Desperate that Vancouver wants to win. They want to go ahead and become Stanley Cup champions. And the Devils trying to force a game 6. Against the Devils, what are they going to get here? This is going to be a 6-9. I already know that's nothing. Extra goal. So that's nothing. How many shots on goal for the Devils? That's going to be 8 again for the Devils. They roll. So I think that's going to be 3 more for them. Yep, 3 more shots on goal. That is 9 shots here in the first period for them. So they were really aggressive with the puck. Here we go. The Vancouver Canucks. What are they going to do here? Before we go into our first intermission. Here it comes. Here it comes. They're going to roll. Oh, this is going to be a 5 in their offense. This might be a goal. Yeah, this is going to be a goal, definitely. Offense 5. Goal! And they score. Ladies and gentlemen, the Vancouver Canucks, they get on the board first. They draw blood first. How many shots on that goal right there? That's going to be 9, so that's 4 shots more on goal. Oh my God. And guess what? That already comes to the end of the first period. And Vancouver is up by a goal, 1-0 after 1 period. They had 12 shots on goal during that first period and 9 for the Devils. So, oh my God. The Vancouver Canucks are dominating this game right here. Despite that New Jersey is making shots too. Here comes the defense, and Vancouver's going to win that face-off this time. Here it comes. They're going to start the first second here in the second period. They're up 1-0. And they could continue playing like this through every period. They are going to become Stanley Cup champions. Here guys, they roll their dice. They shoot, 11 on the defense of the New Jersey Devils. Let's see. 11 in the defense, and that's going to be a power play opportunity. You already know New Jersey gives up a lot of power plays. Here we go. They're going to shoot against the defense of the New Jersey Devils. Here comes the Vancouver Canucks in the power play segment. They're going to shoot, and that's going to be a 12 in the defense. That's nothing. Way off. How many shots on goal for them? That's going to be 8. Oh my God, man. This Vancouver Canucks team is just firing the puck extremely aggressive. 8, that's 3 shots on goal. And they're already at 15. Wow. Man, this how they play. When they shoot like that often, that means that they are attacking really aggressive, and they are going to wind up winning the game 70% of the time. That's what they did during the regular season. Here we go. The New Jersey Devils in their first segment here in the second period. 9-10 in their offense. This might be a power play. Let me see. Offense 10. Yep. That's a power play. Third one already for them. Here we go. They're going to shoot in their own offensive play, power play goal chart. Here we go. They got to shoot really low from between 4 and 7. Here we go. Can they get a power play goal? That's going to be a 9. Absolutely. No, they're off by 2. How many shots on goal during that power play segment? That's 6. That's 2 shots on goal. And there you go. We're going into the second segment of the second period for the Canucks. The Canucks, they are moving the puck. They're making great plays. They're passing the puck around. They're trying to kill a little bit of time off the clock. And they are doing a good job containing the Devils with their defense. Here it comes. They fire the puck. That's 11 against the defense of the Devils. 11, that'll be a power play opportunity. That's the second one already. for them in a row. Here we go. Vancouver trying to get their second goal here in this power play segment. Here we go. They fire. And they are going to get an 8 right. Oh, 9. A 9 in the defense power play. Goal! And they score another goal. Unbelievable. And the Vancouver Canucks, now they're up by 2 goals. Here in the second period, 2-0 on the New Jersey Devils. How many shots on goal? That's 5 right there for the Canucks. 1 and the goal, that's 2 shots on goal. Oh my God. And they are playing great hockey. They are playing championship caliber hockey style because they know they have the style and they have everything what it takes to win the Stanley Cup trophy. Here we go. The second segment for the New Jersey Devils, that's going to be a 14 against the defense of the let me see, the Vancouver Canucks. 14, and that will be nothing. Oh my God, that's nothing right there. They're gonna go ahead. How many shots on goal? That's 8 right there for the Devils. 8, and that's gonna be 3 shots on goal for the Devils. And during that second segment, here we go. We're going to the third one. Third segment here in the second period, the last one for the Vancouver Canucks. They're up 2-0. And man, this team is already feeling, Stanley Cup championship title. Here we go. We're going to shoot. That's going to be a 9-11 in their offense. I don't know if that's a power play. It might be offense 11. Yes, power play. That's their third one in a row and all day. Here we go. Vancouver. They're going to shoot in their offense in the power play goal chart. Here we go. And they get a third one here. Their second power play goal. That'll be a 14 in their offense. 14. No, nothing. Way off. How many shots on goal in that power play? That's 6. That's 2 shots on goal. All right, here we go. The last segment for the New Jersey Devils. Here in the second period, the third segment. The New Jersey Devils, they need to get something going. They're getting shut out. They have not produced any goal chances, scoring chances, opportunities. They have to do something here before the second intermission. If they fire, that's going to be 15 against the defense. That's a power play. Okay. For the Devils, that's already their fourth one all day. So here we go. The Devils are going to shoot against the defense of the Vancouver Canucks in the power play goal chart. And the Canucks do not give up that many power play goals, but neither they, prevent that many. Here we go. They're going to shoot, and that's going to be a 9-14. Oh, they almost hit a shorthanded goal. So Vancouver would have went up 3-0. They almost got hit with a shorthanded goal. They just needed one spot more to roll. Here we go. 5 during that power play segment. How many shots on goal? That was 1 shot on goal. Oh my God. So not really a real active period here. So that's the end of the second period. And guess what? The Vancouver Canucks are up on the Devils 2-0. This is 4-7, 19 shots on goal for the Vancouver Canucks, and for the Devils is 4-6, 15 shots on goal for the Devils. So here we go. We're going into the final period, third one. And the Vancouver Canucks are feeling it. They're feeling Stanley Cup champions already. Here in New Jersey, they're going to lift up that trophy. They wish it could have been in Vancouver over there in Canada, but it don't matter. As long as they win it, they'll take it back to their city in Vancouver. Here we go. Defense, and once again, they win a second face-off in a row. They're going to drive the puck first here in the third period, the final period. And it's already 3 segments away from becoming Stanley Cup champions. Here we go. Vancouver fires here in the third period. Oh my God, this is going to be an 8 in their offense. I don't think that's nothing. I already know that. Offense 8, yeah, I already knew it. They came up short. So here we go. It's blank. How many shots on goal? And they got 7. That's 2 shots on goal. Here we go. The Devils, they need to get in their A game. They need to get in their 10 toes. They need to start playing real aggressive hockey because they're down by 2 goals. They haven't scored a single one today in nearly 3 periods. Yesterday they lost in overtime 3-2, where they really played a real good game, but they just came up short in overtime. Here we go. I have a dice that dropped out of the dice tower. Here we go. They roll a 10 on the offense of their chart. Here we go for the Devils. A 10. That's going to be a power play opportunity for New Jersey. Man, ton of power plays for the New Jersey Devils, but they're just not converting. They're not scoring no goals at all. They're being shut out. Here we go. Devils. And you shoot low. And yes, this might be a goal. 5 goal. And they score a power play goal, ladies and gentlemen. And they cut the lead to just 1 goal. But ladies, okay, wait a minute. The game's not over. They're showing a sign they want to come back. They're showing comeback signs. Here we go. 9 and plus the goal. That's 5 shots on goal. And during that segment, they were more aggressive than the other 2 periods. Here we go. They cut the lead to 1 goal only. Now Vancouver leads 2-1. Here we go. Vancouver wants to add more goals because they know the New Jersey Devils offense is real aggressive and they can really come back and force an overtime or probably wind up winning the game. Here we go, Vancouver. They're going to fire. This is going to be a 4 in the offense. This might be another goal. Let's see. Vancouver, 3-4 in their offense. 4. No, they missed it. Ooh, if they would have hit a 3, that would have been 2 goals. But it was between the 3 and the 5. So that's blank right there. How many shots on goal? And that's going to be 6. 2 more shots on goal. Oh, my God. I cannot believe it. I just cannot believe it. They came up short. They would have got back to a 2-goal lead. 3-1, but they came up short and still 2-1. So the Devils have 2 more segments to go. 2 more chances for them to make up that goal or to win the game, take the lead. Here we go. Then they do it, the Devils. They're preparing, they fire. They're going to shoot the puck. That's going to be a 13 against the defense of the Canucks. That's going to be another power play for the Devils. They scored a power play goal earlier. Here we go. The Devils against the defense of the Canucks. Can they do it? Let's see if they can do it. Here comes the Devils. Can they tie the game? Oh, yes, they will. A 5. The defense. Goal! They scored a power play goal. The second one in a row for the New Jersey Devils. And guess what? They are back in the game, and they tied this game 2-2. How many shots on goal? Oh, man, not that many. So that's 3 only on the roll. So that's 1 and plus the goal. That's 2 shots on goal. And oh my God, now they have life. Now it's a game. And now Vancouver needs to start worrying about what's going on right now. They cannot slack around anymore. They have to start playing more aggressive. They do not want to go to overtime. Or if New Jersey has 1 more segment, and they can come back and win this game and force a game 6. It's not over yet, ladies and gentlemen. The New Jersey Devils have found a way how to come back with 2 goals in a row and to tie this game 2-2. Here comes the roll by the Canucks. Oh my God, a 4 in their offense. No, I already know that's nothing. Oh, again, that's 3-4 in the offense. 4 nothing. Oh my God, they came up short. They would have took the lead again. How many shots on goal? That's 11. That's 4 shots on goal. So during that segment, they were more aggressive shooting the puck. And here we go, the final segment. The Devils. What are they gonna do here? They already smelling another goal right now. If they can get on another power play, they're red hot. They're feeling it. And if they score right now and try not to go to overtime, because Vancouver's been really successful in overtimes this season. Here we go. They're going to shoot the puck. That's going to be an 11 against the defense. Nothing. Great defense by the Canucks. And it's blank. How many shots on goal? And that's going to be 9 for the Devils. 9 for the Devils. 9. That's 4 shots on goal. And guess what? We are going to overtime, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to another overtime. Yesterday, we went to one where the Devils lost 3-2 in overtime to the Canucks. So right now, we're going in Game 5. We're going into our second overtime in this playoffs, in this Stanley Cup Final Series. So who's going to come out victorious? Y'all get y'all picks. So here we go. We're going to start overtime. And who's going to get the face-off? Face-off will be one offense, and that will be the Devils. So this is a golden goal. You know how it works. No shootouts involved, any of that stuff. Whoever gets the first goal, whoever scores first, wins the game automatically. Here we go. If Vancouver gets the golden goal, they'll win the Stanley Cup. And if the Devils win it, they get the golden goal, then they will force a Game 6 and fly back to Vancouver, Canada. Here we go. The Devils in the first segment. That's going to be an 8 against the defense of the Canucks. Can this be a goal? Defense 8. No! Good defense by the Canucks. How many shots on goal for the Devils? And that's going to be 9. Oh my God. 4 more shots on goal for the Devils. And man, I'm telling you right now, this is a really great game that we're watching, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God, here in this overtime trio right here. Will the Vancouver Canucks win it again in overtime? They're all tied up at 2-2. Here we go. Vancouver fires. 8 against the defense of the Devils. Go! 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 How many shots on goal? They roll at 12. That was a really aggressive segment in overtime for the Vancouver Canucks in the first segment. And man, that's 12 for 5 shots on goal. And the Vancouver Canucks were just in the zone of New Jersey, and they were just attacking. I'm pretty sure were cycling the puck, firing shots to the goalie, to the net. And finally, somebody probably came in and tipped it in, or it was an assist by somebody or 2 guys. And finally, they put that puck in the net to win it in overtime again. And Vancouver is the new 88-89 season Stanley Cup champions, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations to Vancouver. They win it in overtime 3-2. And we're going to put it right here. Man, I didn't put it when I was supposed to. Okay, that's 2-2. So let me see. I forgot to count the shots, but it don't matter. Let me see. 8. That's 27 shots on goal in that third period. That's going to be 5, 7, 11, 26 shots on goal for New Jersey. And now in overtime, it was 32 shots on goal for the Vancouver Canucks, and that's 30 shots on goal by the New Jersey Devils. And there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Final score: the Vancouver Canucks win it in overtime, 3-2, in the first segment of the Vancouver Canucks. They fired 5 shots on goal for them to finally get the golden goal and win it, and also become Stanley Cup champions 88-89 season. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. We have our new champions in the NHL in the 1988 season. So, man, congratulations to Vancouver. Like I said, this is I really enjoyed playing this red ice hockey tournament, and the playoffs were really interesting. I want to thank all my subscribers for watching my videos and liking them and commenting on them and sharing it. Please, thank you very much. And there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That's the end and the final of this Red Ice Hockey Tournament. It was a pleasure doing it, and I will be definitely doing some in the future. Not now, because now I'm gonna move on to drive time football, and on that one I'm gonna make up two more players. So okay, congratulations. I forgot to say their names. The coaches, Alex Woodyard. Congratulations to him and his Vancouver Canucks for winning the Stanley Cup. And to Josh Morris, the coach for the New Jersey Devils, congratulations to them too, because they were able to win first place, the number one seed. And for them, they had a real great, beautiful playoff run. But just when they came up here to the finals, to the championship event, they just faced a harder and tougher team like the Vancouver Canucks. And they were just too much for them to handle. So that's it, my friends. Stay tuned in. Um, I'll probably be posting. I don't know. Let me think about it. I'll probably be posting the playoff sheet. Where I'm gonna be putting the highlights, the score results, and all that stuff, so y'all can see it or what happened. The everything. The summary, everything. So I hope y'all enjoyed the video, and y'all stay tuned in for those videos of Drive Time Football, which I'll be starting a season with that too, a new season, and for the people that love football too. Please watch those videos. I'm gonna be making some real soon. I'll be making one in the process where I'm gonna be rolling for each player. They're gonna be rolling for random teams. You'll see the off season creation and all that good stuff. So y'all take it easy. I'll catch you on the next episode, and hope y'all enjoyed the Stanley Cup Finals. Vancouver Canucks win it in 5 games, 4 games to 1 in the series, and they win it in overtime, 3-2 over the New Jersey Devils, and they're the new Stanley Cup champions. So, peace out.